Hello YouTube, Bandana Gramma here in my kitchen, and today I'm going to be opening packages, I'm going to be cooking my dinner, and I'm going to show you what crafts I've been working on. So come on in, sit down for a spell, have a cup of coffee, a cup of tea, and spend some time together. Put my eyes on so I can see all who comes in. Butterfly Enterprises, good afternoon. Looks like there's 3 in here already. Good to see you too, Butterfly. Deborah, good morning. Here it's 1 o'clock. Is it morning where you are? Welcome home. Thank you, Linda. Yes, we got in Thursday. We had a good trip back. A little hold up on Route 128 coming down from Cape Ann, Massachusetts, but the rest of the trip was surprisingly really good. Usually we stay overnight on the way because it's a long trip, but we drove right through, went over the George Washington Bridge in New York and everything. Excuse me, and we did well. So, hello, Christy Betts and Virginia Gibson from Long Island. Good to have you here. We had a lovely visit. We don't get to see those grandkids too often because they are up in Massachusetts. And Deborah says she didn't realize what time it was. Yeah, that happens a lot to me. I don't even know what date it is. You know, once you retire, doesn't matter if it's Saturday or Sunday or Monday or Tuesday. Well, maybe Sunday if you go to church. But, excuse me, the rest of the weeks it doesn't really matter. Although I am babysitting now, Tuesday through Saturdays with my new grandbaby. Hello, G. Cooper. Now, I've been having trouble with my microphone. That is awesome. Indiana has bitter cold and freezing rain. Spring is coming. Yeah, it's nice today. What's the temperature today, hon?
32.
Oh, okay. Not as nice as I thought. It's 32. Yesterday it was nice. We had temperatures that were quite a bit warmer. So my husband goes out and he walks every day. So he comes in and he lets me know what the weather, he's my weatherman. Hello from Virginia, says Beth Wade and Alicia. Hello, Alicia. I just want to acknowledge to our homesteading family that we had a loss this past week, and our dear friend Sharon, who's known as Mama Grits, has changed her address. She's no longer living here. She's with Jesus in heaven, and until we see her again, we are heartbroken to be without her. She was a wonderful, wonderful woman and so encouraging to everybody and a strong witness. And if you want to see some good videos, you can go to her Bama Grits, B-A-M-A-G-R-I-T-S. I think her channel's under that name. But you look up Bama Grits and you'll find her. And she was a marvelous, strong woman of faith. Yes, we all miss her so much. Okay, Darlene says she has snow in Oregon. Excuse this cough. I've had it for months. I probably should go get it checked. Sometimes I think it's going away and then it's back. All right, I'm going to open some packages. I've got things here ready to make my dinner. And I'm going to show you what I'm making for dinner and make that while you're with me. And I have some crafts I'm working on. I can show you, and at the very end when I sign off, I'm going to keep the camera running while I sew mittens, and if you like watching that, stick around and watch while I sew mittens. Yes, that's her Bama Grits is the channel. Thank you, Lone Star. Alrighty, over here on my kitchen table, let me tip the camera down, and I hope you can hear me. I think when I'm this close you can. When I get further away, it's a problem. All right, there's my mail. There's my letter opener, steak knife. I'm going to talk extra loud so you can hear me because I know that's a problem. All right, this first package is from Lone Star Handcrafted, who is right here in the video. She, in the live stream, I won something on another channel I believe it was Two Family Homestead, had a contest, and MK Lone Star was so kind as to donate a prize. And I won the prize. And so she's mailed it to me. And I'm going to show you what it is. Alright, got her little business card here from the Texas Coastal Bend to you. Artesian soaps, candles, and more. MK Lone Star Handcrafted. Meredith Killingsworth. And congratulations on your win. And she sent me a little invoice that of course is free because I won it. And a cute little sparkly package with a flower sticker to wrap it up nice. And we got some pretty, what do you call this stuff? There's a name for it. Excelsior? I think that's the name of what you call it, this kind of stuff. That's really pretty. You did a nice job on that. And here we have Rosemary Mint Soap from MK Lone Star. And I'm going to open it right here and take a nice smell. I love rosemary and I love mint. Oh, it's pretty. Ooh, that's nice. All right. There's the soap. Isn't it pretty? It smells good too. Rosemary and mint. I'll be using that. Thank you very much for my gift. My prize. And there's her card. I don't know if it's backwards to you or not. Sometimes it does that. I think it's straight for you. All right, and this package is from the Fundamental Home. If you know that channel, that is Amanda and Rick from the Fundamental Home. And I also won something on their channel. They have a little trivia game they play every week with their live streams. And I won one week as having the most correct answers. So they sent me a gift, a little prize. Oh, this is great. A nice, nice gift. Okay. Bandana Gramma. It's a little card from Amanda. Okay, yes, she's saying thank you for watching, and Rick says hi, and here's your gift. So, and it's a nice book. It's a nice frugal gift. Leftover makeovers. Great new meals from last night's dinner. And nice little book. I like that. Maybe I'll be making some recipes for that from that on my channel sometime. It's by Victoria Shearer. Victoria Shearer. Leftover makeovers. Great new meals from last night's dinners. Thank you, Amanda. That's the Fundamental Home. She's also a founder of Frugal Family Food on Facebook. Great big channel page where you can learn to save money. Now, this package, I don't think this helps, but I'm going to turn my own volume up on here. I don't know if that helps or not. I think it just helps what I hear when I play it. All right, this is from Alicia, who's also in the chat today. And she told me she was sending me a gift, and I have no idea what it is, except that she said it was personalized. And she ordered it for me. So that was so sweet. It's coming all the way from Canada. So Alicia, we'll see what this is. From Alicia, Tim, Caitlin, Jacob, and Corey. That's their family. Got it all pretty wrapped here. inside. Is it a calendar? Oh, isn't that nice? Okay. It's a calendar, a Canadian with Canada things on it, and her kids' pictures in here. Thank you, Alicia. Oh, and there's Alicia and Caitlin. Very cute. Thank you so much. What a nice gift. All personalized. That's her daughter, Caitlin. Aw. And her boys are here. Very cute pictures. Some of them from long ago. Yeah, this little guy, I think he was only like 2 pounds when he was born. So, thank you very much, Alicia. I appreciate it. So thoughtful of you. Okay, let me clear up my packages here. Make a little room. Now, before I show you my dinner, I'm going to check comments to make sure you can hear me at least some. Because I know the sound has been a problem when I get away from the camera. All right. Let's see. All right. Linda and Beth, I saw, and Alicia and Deborah. Nancy, hello, Nancy. We had a very nice trip. Thank you so much. All right. Yes, Grandma Sharon. She's so sweet. Powerful woman of God, I'll tell you that. We will see her again in glory. Thank you, Alicia. And Donna caught me live. Hi, Donna. Donna is one of Tara's right-hand women, I should say, helping her with her channel. I think she helps with the soap a lot. Mint soap, nice. I love making mint soaps, yeah. Once the warm weather hits and I can get back out on my back porch, I'm going to start making soap. Okay. Colleen. Hello, Colleen. Glad I just checked Facebook. Hello, Suburban, Rebecca. Alicia says her husband doesn't care for mint soap, but she loves it. Yeah, I like it too. We can hear great. Even while I was sitting at the table? Good. You know, sometimes what happens, and this is perplexing to me, is it'll sound okay when you're listening. Everybody will say yes, yes, yes. And then when this uploads, you can't hear it very well on YouTube when it uploads as a video. So I don't know what to do about it, except to try and get a new mic. Okay, Fundamental Home. Thank you, Rebecca. Yep, there's the Fundamental Home link. Great channel. And they're a great couple. And I've really gotten hooked on watching the two of them together. I can't explain it, but he tells these terrible jokes, and they're so terrible they're funny. And he does it every week. And they always have something interesting to talk about, and they're cute to watch together. Hello, Ellie. My friend Ellie from Pennsylvania is here. We'll probably be in Pennsylvania next weekend, up in Lancaster, if the weather permits. I think it's going to be good. Yes, she's dancing with her Clarence. They only pass 6 months apart. What puzzle is your hubby working on today? I'll show you when I go out there. He's just started another one this morning. So, yeah. All right, I'm going to show you what mittens are available that are already made. And these are already on my Etsy store. But for those who want to purchase them through this Facebook page, they're a little less money. They're $33 shipped here on my Facebook page and $36 shipped on the Etsy page because of fees, postage, and things like that. So these are my pastel hearts in lamb's wool. You can see they have some rustic lamb's wool hearts on it. This is all soft, soft lamb's wool that's got a braided weave to it, cable knit like, and then cuffs. On the other side, a pastel blue and pastel pink. And these are a medium. They might fit a small. I'm a medium hand, and I could wear these. They're perfectly comfortable, and my fingers touch all the edges. So a small to medium is what I'd say these are. And the next pair are these beautiful blues. I don't know if you can see this vintage. I'm trying to get it to detail. It doesn't look like there. There you can see a little detail there. It's there. It's a vintage button with texture on it. And they're from 3 different sweaters. This sweater, this cuff came from one sweater. This striped print came from another sweater. This came from another sweater. And actually 4 sweaters, and this came from a different sweater. So yeah, these are beautiful blues, they're called, with a pale blue on the palm, with the striped on the bottom of the palm, a ribbed cuff with snowflake seed stitch here, and navy blue on the rib cuff, and this vintage textured light blue button. So those are called baby blues. Or beautiful blues, I should say. All right, now these are purple and gray. And purple on the bottom of the palm, gray on the top of the palm, gray on the ribbed cuff. The back, I found a print that had purple in it, so I cut out a heart with that and zigzagged that around to applique a heart on them. And I didn't put a button on this one. I let the heart do the talking. And again, this one would be a small to medium. And all of them, of course, are fully lined with fleece, so they're nice and soft, and you don't have the wool against your skin. All right, next pair I have ready are these argyles with these vintage buttons that match the gold color, this amber gold coming down the middle here. And then I pick up on this burgundy on this side, and I got burgundy bottoms and gray tops on these. So these are the argyle. Again, more of a small to medium. That's those. The last pair, this is kind of a color block pair. It's got green and this, what would you call this? Copper color maybe? With some purple. This is purple and copper here. And again, full fleece lining. Yeah, and this one is slightly bigger. It would fit a medium to large, I'd say. Yeah, it could fit a man too, and that's good man colors as well, if he doesn't mind purple. So this one is the color block pair, green and purple color block. So those are the mittens that are available. They're on my Etsy shop, or you can claim them here, and I'll send you an invoice. All right, let me check the messengers. Hi, Michelle. I love Rick and Amanda too. The Google stories are great. Yeah, he's got a dry, corny sense of humor, but it's really, it makes you laugh. And some of them are real groaners, the stories he tells. And he says he doesn't tell jokes, he tells true stories, and somehow he weaves these true stories with punchlines into his show. So it's kind of fun. He'd say he's kind of geeky. But he's got a strong faith, and he and Amanda are a great couple. Alicia, it says meshes deleted by Bandana Gramma. I must have touched something I didn't mean to, so that was a mistake. I'm trying to make the chat go up so I can read it, and I touched something and then it said deleted. Okay. Those are beautiful. But winter is just too warm here. Everything I've seen, everyone I've seen has raved about them. They are great mittens. They're super warm. Of course, if you don't have really cold weather, you don't need them. But for those people who have really cold weather, they're great. Ellie, message retrieve. Okay, those are pretty. Thank you. All right, Elisa, I'm going to see if I don't know what happened. Remove, report, hide user, add moderator, put user in timeout. Alicia, I don't know how you got your messages deleted. I'm going to have to look else afterward to see if I can put them back. I'm sorry. Oh no, now it says I timed you out. I don't believe it. Thank you, Michelle. You're very sweet. Okay, now I'm going to show you what I'm making for dinner and get working on that. So I'm going to move the camera over here. And turn it around and aim it down. I think I gotta swivel this to aim it down. No, that won't work. All right, I'll have to do it this way with me in it. I'm sorry. There. Alrighty, let's tighten that up. Tighten this up and tighten this up. So it stays put. Come on now. There we go. Alrighty. So I make a chicken. Let's see if I can darken it up a little bit. And what I like to do, I have this quickie recipe I make. I've made it ever since my kids were little. And it's chicken delish. And it's all throw it in a casserole dish and put it in the oven. I've already got my oven on 350. Now, the quick way to make it is to use cream of chicken or cream of mushroom or cream of celery soup. But I don't usually use those, so I just make my own little cream of soup. And I'm going to do that first. It's more like a thin white sauce. So, I turn the stove on. I'm going to throw in some butter. And while that's melting, I am going to chop up my celery and onion. I love this thing. And there they are, uniform in size, all chopped up, just quick as can be. So we got those ready. We'll get this butter melted. Now for my chicken, I had some of these giant chicken breasts. You know, they're like a pound each for you know, a chicken breast is two sides, half of each on a chicken. And I took a half a breast and then I cut it down the middle to make them thinner, and they're still pretty thick because these were Jagunda breasts. So I got 4 breasts here that are split into 8 pieces. Alright, the butter's melting. I did forget to get the flour, so let me grab the flour. Now to make a white sauce or a roux or in my case it's going to be like a cream of soup. You put equal parts of fat and flour together. So that was about 4 tablespoons of butter. And this is a 2 tablespoon measure. So I'm putting 4 tablespoons of flour in. Like that. Actually, I skipped a step. I should have cooked the onion and the celery in the butter before I put the flour in, but oh well. We'll do it this way. When you do it, saute up the veggies first before you put the flour in. Okay, get that going. Get these going. Now I need to make enough sauce to cook 2 cups of rice. Actually, it'll be 4 cups of rice. I'm using brown rice, and if you use like minute rice, you always mix equal parts of liquid to rice, but with just whole grain brown rice, you do more than double. So if it was 2 cups of rice, I would put in 5 cups of liquid. So I'm planning on that with this. All right. Putting in a cup of water just to get these sauteing in here with water. Cook them down a little bit. And while that's happening, we'll put the chicken in my casserole dish. Forgot to put my apron on. Okay. I've got a buttered casserole dish. And first I gotta put my rice in. I'm getting ahead of myself again. Make sure I keep this stirred. Alright, I'm going to put alright, here's the rice. Find my right measuring cup. So we're going to put 1, 2 cups of rice in here, and then I'm going to go over to my sink and I'm going to wash this, scrub these out. Okay, I'm putting the rice in the casserole dish. You could cook this in a rice cooker if you like, but I like to throw it all together and let the chicken flavor the rice. Okay, let's spread it out in this buttered casserole dish. Give my veggies a stir. Alrighty, now I'm going to season this. I've got 2 bay leaves. Garlic powder, probably about half a teaspoon, 1/4 teaspoon of pepper, 1 teaspoon of salt. Actually, I'm going to make that a teaspoon and a half for 4 cups of rice. Put a little bit of poultry seasoning in. Maybe half a teaspoon. And a couple of shakes of paprika. Maybe a 1/4 teaspoon of paprika. That smells good. Alright, I'll let that cook down a little bit. Get those veggies, let those veggies make the sauce flavorful. And now I'm going to lay my chicken into my casserole. Alright, I'm going to leave it at 6. That's 3 half chicken breasts cut up. I'm going to go wash my hands. Now to this sauce, I'm going to add some milk. 2 cups of milk. Whoops. I'm not so good left-handed. Okay, gonna let that cook a little bit. Okay, so we got about 4 cups of liquid in here, and the chicken, of course, will release its own juices. So I'm going to take this and pour it over everything. Like that. And you know, I think I will throw those extra ones in just because I got them. Okay. Now if you have a lid, you want to put a lid on this tight or aluminum foil on tight. I happen to have a lid that goes on it. So I'm going to put it in the oven for about an hour. Okay, it's in the oven for an hour. The the timer's on for 1 hour. Let me just throw a few things in the sink. Do a little bit of clean as I go. Okay, sorry about that. Now I'm going to go in the dining room and show you what I've been working on. First I'll check your comments. Get out of that sun. Okay. Okay, Alicia, yeah, I hit something in moving the chat. I did something to your name. I don't know how to put you back, honey. If somebody knows and can tell me, but I hit her name and I thought it would say restore or something like that, and it didn't. I'll have to fix that though. You'll probably be all right when we come down another stream. Goodbye, MK Lone Star. I was hoping my daughter Mandy would be here today so she could read comments to me so I don't have to take down time to, you know, do this and delete you. Yeah, that chopper. I love that chopper. That's my third one I've had. I wear them out because I use them all the time. It works great. No, I didn't mean to put you on timeout, sweetie. I was moving the chat and somehow I hit your name and it said, put you in timeout. I didn't mean to. I did that before to somebody too. My lethal finger. Hi, Sullivan Homemaker. And who is that? Coco. Coco Noel. Hello, Coco Noel. Colleen. Yes, hit the like button if you like. My new me. Hello. Hello, Brenda. My new me. Unstuffed cabbage bowls tonight in Instapot. I've made those too. I like them very much. Yeah, I'm trying to cook two-handed and filming too. I don't know. I'm deleting people in the process though. I didn't mean to. Love your bakeware. Thank you. Yeah, that's really pretty, isn't it? That's some of that Temptations that you can get on QVC. when I get it, I don't buy it off QVC because what's a good word? Frugal. So when we go to Pennsylvania, I go to the QVC outlet and they have it marked down there, and that's when I get it. So yeah. Yes, that's something I try to do lately is as I cook, put things away because I make such a mess. Yep. Oh, she's back. Oh, good. I'm glad she's back. Yes, there she is, Alicia. It was my lethal finger that was moving the chat and somehow landed on your name and said bye bye. Okay, Allie. Hello, Allie. Okay, now I'm going to show you what I've been working on. While we were traveling and my husband was driving, I was crocheting. All right, I got to get some. Now, you probably remember this poncho I made. This long poncho with the fringe and the hood. Yeah, I'm keeping this one. There's a lot of hand dyed, hand woven wool in this, and it would be much too expensive to try and sell like $300 or something. So I'm just keeping it. It's got, you know, nobody's going to pay that kind of money for the work that went into this and the type of yarn that went into it. But it's so pretty, the colors and all, that I'm making another one that doesn't use all that fancy yarn, and it's very similar, don't you think? So this is going to be another one of those long ponchos with the fairy tale hoods and the long fringe in these colors. And you can see there's greens and golds and salmon and some variegated ones that go in and out, and a little brown. So I'm making another one of these. I made a pair of dragon scale gloves while we were gone. I think they're my, oh, they're over there. I'll get them. All right, and I started another pair. These are fingerless dragon scale gloves. See the dragon scales here? And these are with a variegated yarn. These are a very firm yarn. They're not a really soft, pliable yarn, so these are pretty sturdy, and this is almost supportive. It's really good and firm. So these are dragon scale mittens. Let me get my, or fingerless gloves. Let me get my other pair. All right, this is the pair I made while we were traveling to and from Massachusetts. These are pinks. I just refreshed, hoping it would help you. Well, that's all I got to talk about today. I'm going to be making mittens, but I need to set up in my office where I have my, yeah, I need to set up in my office where I have my sewing machine now. And that means I got to lug in this tote that we took with us to Massachusetts and make sure my bobbin's ready and all that. So rather than take you along and do that, I'm going to just come on later live and just be sewing. It's not going to be entertaining unless you like watching sewing and want to see me making my mittens, because I've got a show coming up, excuse me, and I have to get some inventory for my table to be a vendor at this show. So I have to get busy. So I'm going to say goodbye now, sign off here, and I'll be back on probably within 20-30 minutes, and I'll be working in my office on my mittens. Thanks for coming by. Please like, subscribe, yeah, hit that thumbs up, and Suburban hopes to get a notification.